Here we go. Just want to point out, if you are still here, my friend, you're very committed, and I love it. Got to get
Hello,
you
Dean.
at some point. Here we go. So let the stream warm up a little bit. We can see how we get on today.
Dean, I'd love to know what your profile picture is, if you could tell us in the chat. Looks like some sort of barbecue, perhaps. Please enlighten us.
Right, I'm trying to get all this stuff off of my screen.
So how did the stream go on Monday, Cap?
Yeah, it went really well, man. Went really well.
Tuesday.
I think we topped as high as 17 concurrent viewers. That was really nice.
Yeah, lots of people chatting.
Lots of people chatting. It was really
Love it.
good, actually. It was really, really good. Right, let's get a bit of this going on all around So Rare. I think we can start heading into some games in a minute, I think. Let's get this tweeted out. Same old guys. And we are live.
Dean said, "Yep, it's a barbecue in South Africa. In South Africa, we call it a braai. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Braai.
Ooh, I'll tell you what. I've got a South African mate of mine, and they cook a really nice barbecue. South African barbecues are lovely.
Oh, I've never experienced that. It sounds good.
Oh yeah, it's really, really nice. You know, it's just proper meats. You know, like your sausages and steaks and all that stuff. It's been lovely.
Love
ribs. There you go. Goes
a vegetarian's nightmare. Oh, heaven.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. I mean, right. Let's just get into it then. See if we can start warming up a little bit, because I'm not long had a shower, as you can maybe tell. My hair's all fuzzy and I'm red from a hot shower. So
Nice.
That's always fun. It's always a good way to start the stream. Anyway, we are obviously going to go through predictions again. We can do some predictive scores if you're willing to note all those down.
I'll get the notepad out. Absolutely.
Good man. Let's just get into it. Let's have a look at a little game. So, New England Revolution versus New York Red Bulls. Now, where are we looking like in the table? 7th in the Eastern Conference for New York Red Bulls and 13th for New England. Only one goal in 4 games for New England.
Wow. Struggling to score, aren't they?
They are indeed. Hugh, evening, my friend. Hope you're well. Cheers for popping in. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, good evening, Hugh.
Yeah, hopefully I think Detroit's going to be with us later on stream. And yeah, we'll see how we go from there. But yeah, what's your take on this game anyway? Because I think for me, I quite like New England. I know they're not the best of squads, but I just like them because of Carlos Gil and Langoni.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only
They've got
reason.
some nice pieces in there. I mean, that's the beauty of the MLS with TPs. But yeah, they haven't quite clicked yet, have they?
Oh, excuse me. No, they have not. 1 goal in the 4 games is not good enough at all. Even Montreal here with 2 goals, but we'll get into that later. 1 goal, especially with the attacking talent they got. Obviously, I know they lost Campana quite a long season for injury. Langoni's not doing as well as he did last season so far. Carlos Gil's not doing the best so far this season. Who's on the other side? That new signing from Nantes. What's his name?
I know what you mean.
Chat, what's his name? I can't remember.
You can bring up the predicted lineups as well.
Ngogo or something like that. Yeah, let's have a look at the predicted lineups. It's a good shout. That's why we bring you in here, mate. You're not just a pretty face. Right, New England. What was his name? Ganago.
Ganago.
There we go. Ganago. Langoni only 70%.
Yeah, I guess the only good upside for New England is 5 goals conceded in 4 games isn't too bad either.
Yeah.
So the defense isn't shocking.
That is true, to be fair. That is something to point out, that they are 5. Yeah. But they brought in some really good defense. Mm-hmm. There you go, Hugh. You know your stuff, mate. There, Ganago. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, they got really good defense there. If you look at the defense here, like their centre backs, so Brian Ceballos and Mamadou Fofana, They're solid. They are a really solid pairing.
Yeah.
It's probably this is what's causing him a little bit of grief, the uncertainty of the left back, right back.
Yeah, it's always going to be difficult, isn't it? I guess the difficult thing for them this week is they're against the New York Red Bulls team, which are already clicking. They already look good. So if I was going to put it this game, I'm probably going to go. I'll probably say something like a 1-0 Red Bulls win. I think it'll be low scoring, under 2.5 probably.
Yeah, I'd probably say so. Probably a very slow scoring game. I can see this being a 0-0. You know.
Yeah, I was thinking that first of all. It's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be that good. This game.
God, I'll put my bets down on a 0-0. I think.
No, got you.
0-0. What we'll do, we'll go through these a lot quicker than usual, so we can get into some more lineup building. Hopefully, rejected my offer. Thanks for that. He wanted my player, but you
reckon a draw? Yeah, I can see a draw.
I reckon a draw. Right, Toronto, Vancouver. Now, I'm hoping this obviously goes one way because I've got some Vancouver boys. But I think it's going to be more difficult than probably anticipated. Although Toronto are sitting 14th currently. 12 goals conceded, 6 scored.
Yeah, so they're winless, aren't they?
Yeah, winless. One of how many teams? That's 3 teams, 4, 5, 6 teams are winless so far this season. That's just not good enough. Hugh is going for a draw. I'm assuming that was back in the game for New England, New York Red Bulls.
Yeah, you've got one of the worst teams in the league against one of the best teams in the league here in Vancouver.
Yeah, the most shit on form fucking team, and the most hot team. Although they've recently did lose against Chicago, but that's a heavily depleted team. Losing, I think Blackman, who was with the Canadian team. Brian White was gone with the US. Grant Gould's out, was injured. Adebayo, what's his name? That left back, Adebayo or something like that. He's a solid left back. He's out due to injury as well. So yeah, they've got quite a few people missing at the moment. So I'd just take that loss with a pinch of salt, I think.
So you think this matchup could be slightly closer than what people might? Because when you look at this game, you probably think, all right, easy Vancouver win.
I think it's going to be more difficult. I don't think it's going to be like a 3-0 Whitecaps win. I think it'll be like 2-1 or something like that, or a 1-0. But I'll go 2-1 to Vancouver. Moso, yo, hey brother, you all right, man? Thank you for joining. Very, very nice to see you all. I was thinking I might try to see if there's someone in my club just to do maybe a little giveaway later on the stream. So make sure you guys are commenting.
Oh, I actually need to do. I was going to give away that classic Amundsen for losing the poll.
Very true. That could be a good one to do in the chat, I think, potentially. Otherwise, we might actually take that to Twitter, so we'll see how that gets on.
Yeah, let me know what way you want to go about that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let me turn you up a little bit. But yeah, I think 2-1 to Vancouver, I think, for this sort of game. They should win it quite comfortably, but I reckon they'll concede some sort of sloppy goal to Toronto or something like that. And did you see as well that Insigne was playing as well for Toronto starting on the weekend?
Oh, is he back in the starting lineup?
Yeah, he is indeed. So yeah, he's back in the starting lineup. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see if he's going to carry on playing, even though they said publicly so many times they don't want him and he's not part of the roster and all this stuff.
Yeah, part of the plans and things like that, right?
Yeah, different than just to use him because he's probably on like 100K a week, isn't he? So $100,000 a week. So yeah, what are you thinking for the game?
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think Vancouver missing Ryan Gould is definitely a big blow, but they've got Brian White back. I can't see them losing this game, so I'm probably going to go with I think 2-1 as well. To be honest, I think it's a really fair prediction.
Yeah, nice one, man. Let's have a quick little look at the Sarah Inside predictions here. Obviously, got the goalie here. Blackman's back with Laborda and Ocampo, who's doing really well at the moment. I don't know if you've seen as well, Vite. He's been linked away to some Greek side, I believe it is.
Oh, right. Are they covered by Sarah or not? No,
I don't think Greek sides are. So, yeah. So potentially he's moving for, I think, $2 million, and I think it's because his contract is coming up to an end at the end of the season. So they are looking probably to cash in on that, although he is one of their best players at the moment.
Okay.
Dean Iverson, get giveaways. Yeah, man, we do like a giveaway here. Usually, we did a giveaway last week, I think, on Tuesday, I should say, from Detroit. Obviously, you remember his remember his gallery. He's just like, yeah, take him, have him. So I wish we were in that sort of thing. Anyway, but yeah, that's a solid team. Brian White and Nelson back. Hopefully, he's going to be scoring. You can pick him up, by the way, if any of you guys are interested, for a tenner in Classic Rare, which I think is just.
I mean, in Rare, wow, that's cheap.
Yeah, in Classic Rare. So I don't know what he'd be in Limited.
I didn't watch the rest of the video, Cap. Would you be encouraging people to get into Classic Rare, or what was your final outcome on that?
God. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. I'll keep it. I don't know. I think the prize pools aren't good enough at the moment, but
yeah,
we'll leave it.
Basically, if they get revamped, jump on the bandwagon, but then probably classic prices might rise a little bit. So,
well, the plus side to it is that obviously, So Rare have come out publicly some time ago, didn't they? And said they will look into classic and give a bit of a revamp. So I might be exiting at a completely wrong time. We never know. But yeah, who knows these days? They might change it tomorrow, or once I've sold my whole thing. They're looking at my gallery now and being like, yeah, he's got a few more players. Wait for that, and then boom, they're going to say, yeah, they're going to say, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, you get £1,000 for being 200th place. Or something.
Yeah.
So
a selection target could be cool for Classic Rare. Maybe that'd be quite nice.
Yeah, I like that. To be fair, just bring back Cap 240.
Oh yeah, that'd make everyone happy. Well, maybe half the community.
Yeah, you're going to make everyone happy, I guess. And then we go to Toronto. Right here, lads, if you have got any Toronto stacks, I know, Melis, you're a big fan of Sean Johnson.
He's not the worst keeper. I mean, MLS keepers are always going to concede lots of goals.
It's not him I'm really worried about, mate. It's that right there.
Yeah, AA opportunities.
Who knows? But I can't see them beating Vancouver. And I think me and you did the same prediction. So
no, of course, mate. This is the toughest game on paper at the moment.
Yeah, it's really weird because they've got some decent players on paper, but then they've got some real stickers. Yeah, Bernardeschi, fucking Matthew Longstaff, obviously at the Premier League stuff and Championship League. Insigne, obviously, you know what he can do. Azaria is a half decent player.
He's a good player.
It's just a bit of shambles there. Let's get into the next team then of Colorado versus Charlotte. What are we thinking?
Dean Smith, Charlotte, they're in good form.
Yeah.
Colorado, you like Colorado, so do I. I really like them actually. I think there'll be goals in this game. I think it's difficult. Charlotte's just such a tough team to beat. I think it's going to be 2-2 draw. I don't see Dean Smith losing it.
That's true. That can be a good one. 2-2 draw. I just had a random notification right there, right? And this is what it is here. I'm going to just show you on stream right there.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
I don't know if you can.
Someone's following you.
I'll click on the profile right here so you can see.
Oh, Nep just pop you a follow.
Yeah, crazy times.
That's amazing.
That's hopefully not him messaging me to have a go at me for the whole Haber situation. So you know, we'll see how that goes. Anyway,
he's quite a rational person.
Yeah, that's true. He is very rational, to be fair. Right, Moso, is it me or does Bernardeschi low-key look like a woman?
We're gonna have to bring his face up.
Yeah, let's bring his.
Isn't it?
Yeah, let's bring his. I can see it. To be fair, Moso.
Yeah, I can see it. I can't lie.
I don't want to be harsh to him because he's a decent player, but I can see that. Especially on the So Rare card. Yeah. I agree. I have noticed it before. He does look. Yeah, I'll keep my comments to myself. Brian White hat-trick Hugh. Love it. Yeah, love it. There we go.
Yeah, don't let Jonesy see that comment.
Oh, yeah, I know. Jonesy will cry for that one, won't he? And Detroit's in the chat as well when he should be here. Hopefully you're here very, very soon.
Wow.
He is in the chat. So, yeah, nice background, boys. you did a good job, mate. You did a very good job here. So, I'm sorry, mate. I think I completely skipped over what you said. Do you think it was a?
I was going to go for a 2-2. What do you reckon it might be?
Yeah, I do agree with that. To be fair, should we just look at maybe head to head what they did before? It was a 0-0. Yeah.
No,
So
no.
you know what? I might go 1-1. I think that's maybe
1-1.
1-1 result there. 1-1. Then into the next one, lads. We're going to go with, excuse me, Atlanta and New York City. Your boys. I'll let you take this away.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think as predicted in the last Thursday stream, they got pumped by Orlando. It wasn't pretty. And to be fair, a lot of the goals were bangers from Orlando. So if you had those pieces well played, New York City still looking like they're missing a DP. They're good pieces. They're just not a team I like to back away from home, to be honest. So I see them struggling here. I think Atlanta win this game. Probably something like 3-1, maybe 3-0.
3-1, 3-0. Oof. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Atlanta do have some really serious players, but it's just getting them all to gel, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think New York probably don't have what it takes at the moment, although they have some good pieces there. Is Adrian Martinez back?
Yeah, he should be back from Costa Rica.
Okay,
whether they're just thrown straight in the lineup, I'm not sure.
He can give you a proper chance at.
Yeah, I mean, we watched a lot of that Inter Miami game, first game of the season, and New York didn't look that bad, to be fair. And you're right, a lot of these backlines in the MLS are shaky, and when you've got players like Martinez, these top strikers, all they need is one chance, and they'll take it. And there are lots of chances in these games.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I'd say probably Adrian Martinez might give you a snippet at getting a point here, but 2-1 Atlanta. I'll stick with. I'll go with
2-1 Atlanta.
2-1, matey.
Yeah, I'll go 3-1.
3-1. Again, I'm going to let you take away on this one. DC United.
Yeah, I think they just registered their first loss of the season last game week. I think we all knew it was going to be pretty tough for them.
Well, I didn't realize it was their first loss.
Sorry, it's DC that got pumped by Orlando, not New York. Yeah, really predictable. The thing about DC is they do have a lot of attacking threat. So I'd never ever bat them not to score when you've got the likes of Benteke up front, when you've got Peglo as well.
Yeah.
And Jonesy's boy Stroud. They look good. And I know if Kobe was here, he'd probably be saying Columbus Crew don't look all that yet. They're definitely missing something going forward. I mean, Cucho Hernandez has left a big hole. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to be an easy game for Columbus. I think it could be quite even at DC. So I'm going to go 1-1.
Ooh, they are missing that. I can't believe they've sold on their best player, Cucho, and they've not got somebody in. I saw there was some rumors circling with Columbus that they were looking at that Brest, not looking at Brest, but looking at the team Brest.
Excuse me?
They're looking at the winger. There was some news on that. Let me just see if I can bring that up, because I definitely saw that was in early stages at the moment. See if I can find him. I don't know if he's a starter, mind you. So might have to do a little bit of digging. But this guy here, Mame Balde.
Okay. Not sure I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's what was he? 16, because he's inflated in price a little bit, I believe, or he had a little bit of a spike. See here, literally as small as the spikes. Went from 40p to what was he in season? Yeah, it went from 48p to 67p. So I mean, you're balling if you bought them early.
Yeah.
Same with the rare as well, as you can see here, bought for 90p, and now his floor being 16. So you never know.
Yeah.
But there was some rumors for that, so that's quite intriguing. I don't know why they need another winger, or a winger at all, unless they're trying to do something completely different. But
yeah, not sure if they need another winger, but they do need number 9.
Must be looking at that wide cam then.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit of an Amaro formation, isn't it?
It is very Amarin formation. I think it is the same formation, isn't it? Like a 3-4-2-1.
3-4-2-1. Yeah.
Yeah. 3-4-2-1.
Christmas tree.
Great. Now I won't be able to unsee that now. Oh god damn! But yeah, they got some solid players. But again, they just got so many uncertainties. Probably because they're coming back from
international
break. Yeah, but Moreira out, Camacho out, Farsi's out due to a knock on international duty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not the best. Shelter's back, obviously. That's good.
Yeah.
But then DC do have some nice bits to the puzzle there. Like Jared Stroud is okay. Peglo is a good player. So is Pirani.
Yeah.
Christian Benteke. You know this. Yeah, it's a really solid team. I just think
they'll give them a good game. They're two completely different ways of playing as well. DC do play the ball, but they're very direct with the long balls as well.
Yeah.
And you've got another team who want to play short passes. So it'll be a good watch, I think, if you like football.
Yeah, it could be a good watch, to be fair. I think it's going to be really important for those wing backs of Columbus to get back and defend against Stroud and Peglo, because if they don't and they cross it into Benteke, night, I think.
Yeah, I think you're bang on. So yeah, I might try and watch that one if it's on a decent time.
Indeed. Let's have a look. No, actually, we've got to think about
what was your prediction for that, Cap?
Damn. I don't know, 2-2, mate. I can't see them like separating this one. Yeah, 2-2. I'm predicting a lot of draws recently, I've noticed. I need to get out of that dirty habit.
Oh, this could be a good game.
Yeah, this could cook in the book.
Is Messi going to play?
Oh, let's have a little look. Inter Miami. 60%.
Oh, let me ask you this, Cap. If you're a Messi owner, because there might be some in the chat.
Yeah.
Do you play Messi at 60% in your so rare lineup?
I think you have to, really, don't you? Because Messi's he's one of those players where if he comes off the bench in 15-20 minutes, he can do something. So it's like it's obviously the stinker is if he's a DMP. But at 60%, Deke knows his knowledge quite well. Lionel Messi didn't join Argentina for international duty. He's been training individually, and from videos, he seems to improve. He's moving well. Oh, yeah, that's a really difficult one. Has anybody got a Messi here? Anyone lucky enough? Like a Detroit,
Mo says you'd probably play, but not captaincy. That's an interesting take, but I actually think I might disagree. I think if you've got Messi, I think you captain him because everyone else probably will, and you'll be so far behind if he does well.
That is true. To be fair, I do agree with you. To be fair, I think. With most, I think I disagree just slightly, but I can see the thing because either way, you got to think to yourself, right? Messi plays or he doesn't. So if he doesn't play, your team's screwed. Either you captain him or you didn't. Yeah. So you might as well, if he does play and he is your captain, then he can really make your team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd probably agree with you there. I think I'd probably just stick with if you were to have him, captain him, unless you've got somebody.
You have to accept, like you said, if he doesn't play, you're fucked. But if he plays, you have a good chance.
Yeah, exactly. Dean does think he will come off the bench. Hugh also said even if he starts in the bench, he will still. Yeah, I think he still will come on and do something. Literally, he's proved it time and time again in the midweeks as well. Like when he's come on for 10, 15 minutes, like he just scores or assists, and yeah, he's obviously just a nuts player. Obviously, too good for the league. I'm just wondering if we can look at a few of his sub appearances, see if he's done anything here.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do actually.
So these are his sub appearances here. That's for Argentina.
He hasn't had many. Oh, there we go.
There we go. So for Inter Miami, since April 2024, he's only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different alternatives, and he's scored 3 in one of them in 30 minutes, 1 in 37 minutes, and 1 in 45 minutes. The only 2 he didn't, he had less than half an hour. So, and he's still putting up some half decent AA, and I wouldn't say 44 is going to make or break your team. Do you know what I mean? I know obviously it's not going to really get you anywhere, but I think for an option to, potentially showcase and use a player like Messi, I think you have to captain him.
Yeah.
Unless there's anyone know of anyone who's got a really strong game week this week that you think could peak Messi into captaincy. Wait, here we go. Wait, no, here we go. Hugh, come on, score more than likely. Yeah, comes on the score. I completely agree. Most also said depends on the team, of course. If you have Evander / Wagner, for example, you can easily captain one of those. That is true. I'll be intrigued because I want to go through these games a bit quicker than usual, because just so we can maybe do some lineup building and little bits and bobs. Because I think we take this too long. Unless one of you guys want a more in-depth chat about one particular game, we can just go over it really quickly.
Yeah. What was your score prediction for that, Cap? Where are you going?
Inter Miami, Philly. Again, it's very. If Messi starts, it could be. I said be quick, but I can't think. I will go 3-1 into Miami.
Wow, big.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1 into Miami.
2-1 into Miami. It's very nice.
Yeah, I think you're right. If Messi starts, it would just be a little bit too strong. Messi and Suarez and Busquets and the Barcelona team, basically. Yeah.
No, exactly. But yeah, I completely agree with. Keep mucking around with that. Right, next team. We're just going to go through one after the other, so we can try to get this done as quickly as possible for everybody. So we're not here for hours talking about the game. Chicago Fire, Montreal. Obviously, Montreal got a new manager now.
Yep.
So that's going to play a part. But there is, I think they got one or two more away games. Yeah, this could be their final one or their second to last one until they start going to home. But Chicago Fire on fire at the moment. So again, I'd probably say this is like a 2-1 win Chicago.
I think that's a good prediction. Montreal are really struggling, aren't they? And they could get a new manager bounce. I don't know if that happens in the MLS, but it does in Premier League.
No, yeah. I'll be intrigued to see if that happens.
I'm going to go the other way just in case it does. I'm going to go 1-0 Montreal.
1-0 Montreal. Hugh says a big upset, Philly win. I hope you're right. I've got little Philly stat going on, so hopefully that carries on. FC Dallas and Sporting. Again, Sporting are just terrible at the moment, not doing all too much. Dallas 2-0 win.
Yeah. SKC. Sorry.
Get your predictions.
Is this a Texan derby? I don't know. Maybe I've got that one. No, I haven't.
What, Sporting Kansas?
No, it's Austin Dallas. That's the one.
Yeah.
I get it the wrong way around. What are you going here, Cap? Sorry, are you going
2-0 Dallas.
2-0 Dallas.
Guys,
yeah, I think that's
as well.
a good prediction.
Get your predictions in as well. I'm intrigued to see what you guys think before we jump to each team.
I'm going to go 3-0 Dallas. Not good because I'm a Paul Scamp owner. But I don't think he's ever got a score higher than 35 this season. He's been poor.
Of course, you got Paul Scamp as well. Him, Sean Johnson,
these are the budget options, mate. We can't all go get a Kalina or whatever.
I don't have Kalina. But I sure as fuck don't have Sean Johnson. Oh dear. Anyway, we'll move on to quite swiftly there to Minnesota versus Real Salt Lake. Mini are doing really, really well. They look really solid in the back. Again, I think this could be a really big result. I think 3-1. I think.
Yeah, I could see that as well.
Yeah, I really like Minnesota, and Hugh loves them apparently also. Come on, Minnesota. They're gods.
Yeah, you've always liked Minnesota, haven't you, Camp?
I have always liked Minnesota ever since the Reynoso days.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. 3-1. I think that's a good prediction.
3-1. Nashville, Cincinnati.
This is a big game.
This is a good game.
Nashville on fire as well.
I actually think Nashville would pick this. I think it'd be like a 2-1 to Nashville.
Yeah.
I think Cincy haven't looked as strong as I thought they would. What was their recent results? Yeah, they've not won.
What do you reckon, guys? Do you think Nashville will get the win here?
I'm intrigued. What have you said?
I mean, Nashville are doing really well this season. Cincinnati do have some great attacking threat. I think both teams score. I think both teams score. I can't see Nashville losing. I'm going to go 1-1. I'm going to go for a draw.
1-1. Next game, LA Galaxy versus Orlando City. Hugh says Nashville are strong at home. They are strong at home. They've done really, really well.
Yeah.
Surprisingly well as well. But yeah.
I think this game screams goals, by the way. LA Galaxy Orlando. Like, I think over 4 goals probably.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm thinking like why, but then yeah, of course you're right, because I mean Orlando is scoring goals for fun, and
yeah, they can't keep clean sheets, other teams. So,
but LA though, will they? If you were to be a betting man, you wouldn't do 4 goals or more, surely, with LA. Or,
so I mean in total, like match total.
No, I know, but I mean, like, surely Los Angeles are going to let you down. Like, they're not going to contribute to many goals.
Difficult.
Surely.
I mean, Orlando really poor defense, and you've got Peck, who probably will get a chance or two. If I'm a betting man, I'm saying over 4 goals. I think. Sorry, over 3. It'll be like. Yeah.
So what are you thinking then?
I reckon it's going to be. It's a long old trip for Orlando, isn't it? I'm going to go LA 3-2 win.
Oh, I like it. I was thinking the same thing, like a 2-1 win to Galaxy. I think Orlando might be off because of the travel style. Because it's the other side of the country.
Trip, isn't it?
Yeah, what's the other side of the country? Any Americans in here? How long is that?
I'm going to get it up now. Orlando to LAX flight time. It takes 5 hours and 24 minutes.
Right. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was, but yeah, that's still
That's still a long trip, isn't it?
Yeah, that isn't fun. Do you know what I mean? So okay. So yeah, we're both thinking an LA Galaxy upset there to Orlando. Yeah. San Diego, Los Angeles.
Ooh.
This is going to be a difficult one because San Diego, did they lose the other day? I think they did.
At home, they're quite good, aren't they, so far?
Yeah, at home. I mean, apart from the friendlies here, they played twice and drew, so it's not amazing.
Not amazing.
LA as well, away so far this season. These 3, 2 losses and a win. God, this could be a bit of a boring one. I think this is going to be our second. Oh, it's not going to be 0-0, I don't think. I'll say 1-1.
Say 1-1. It's a short travel time because both in California, aren't they?
I don't trust your geography these days. I'm just going to ask the chat.
Oh, no, I promise. I do know that for certain. Wait, San Diego, LA? Yeah, they are. I don't know how long the drive is, but you can drive it, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. There you
go. I'm going to go 1-0 San Diego.
1-0 Diego boys. That'd be a bit of an upset. San Jose Earthquakes and Seattle Sounders. Now, this can be a bit of a weird one because I don't think. I mean, I swear Jonesy said to me like Seattle Sounders are were one of the best in the league last year away from home.
Is that right? Okay.
I think it was. I could have just put words into his mouth, and I swear he said something. excuse me, along those lines. They got a strong-ish lineup. Yamar, Reagan, Fry, both the roll-down brothers or twins.
Espinosa attacking AA is mad, by the way. Moso says. I mean, we both own one, don't we?
I sold mine today.
Oh, you sold yours?
Yeah. It was gutting. I let go of him. How much do you think I let go of him in Rare?
In Rare Classic?
Rare Classic.
£22?
I let go of him today. Here. For 15 quid.
15. That's low, isn't it?
And he was he had 9% for me as well, but I'm just trying to get rid of him. I just can't see it. Although,
so how much more is this in-season limited than is Rare?
In-season limited, 192 floor price at the moment.
192. Oh, sorry, Rare. Sorry, his in-season limited is more than his Rare Classic.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
it's double.
But yeah, I wax lyrical about this guy. We all do on this channel because he's just brilliant. 15 assists, 3 goals. Take in mind that was a lot from last season when they wasn't as good as what they were this season. But yeah, they're in a bit of a downward slope at the moment. We're losing against Minnesota, Colorado, and Charlotte. I mean, they're not. They are good teams. It's not like it was San Jose, Toronto, and LA Galaxy or something. Like it was, they're 3 really tough teams.
Is he still playing like right wing back? Or is he in right cam now?
Yeah, he looks like he's more right cam from what I can see. I think it depends if they're away or at home as well. Depends on where he really plays. I think when they're away, he plays more of that sort of right wing back, right mid role.
Right.
And Moso, this is another one. Weird how Rodriguez got benched. It's so random. Honestly, it's so random.
I'm not putting him in the team this week. I don't know what's going on there.
Again, I'm just hoping I just get mine gone. But again, he's so cheap. Is he going to be a starter? What are we thinking here on Deke? No, it's not even a starter here. Not a clue why. Why is there? So, team selection has been questionable as Arena has left Rodriguez out of the starting lineup in back-to-back matches in favour of his guys from New England. Wow, that's crazy. And they've lost 3 on the bounce since then, by the way. Rodriguez came off the bench 45 minutes in the last matchup, but it's so tough to tell if he'll get a start. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's good insight because managers do have their favourites. We've seen it countless times in football where you watch a team and you're like, why doesn't he just play this guy?
I know.
England's a great example with Gareth Southgate. But
so rare scores. I mean, look at him here. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then it's Sunday. It just doesn't make any sense. I know, obviously, they don't go so rare scores. I'm well aware of that. But it's not the manager.
Imagine the pre-match talk. He brings up the whiteboard. He's like, "Oh yeah, scrap that. Bring the laptop." Sorry, Data.
He's like, "Right, Espinoza, you've had -6 AA now for the amount of possession losses. Step it up.
Step it up. Stop kicking the ball away to no one."
Yeah, could you imagine? That'd be hilarious.
That would be great if someone did a sketch on Surrey scores in an actual football match.
That'd be brilliant. But this is a difficult game to call again. This could easily. Probably? No, I don't. I think the opposite. I think both teams are. I think both teams are struggling. Not San Jose is in particular, but Seattle are quite strong in defence. So I'd say again, this might be my second 0-0.
0-0.
Yeah. That might be a bit of a controversial one, but I think
it's controversial.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think in the chat, guys. I don't think San Jose can keep a clean sheet. I like what they've got going forward.
I love Moso's comment here. No double, you're out.
That's good.
I can imagine that. Or error leading to goal. Fuck off out of here. That'd be brilliant.
I'll go with something like 3-1 Seattle.
3-1 Seattle. Now that's a big one. What's also a little inkling here. Moso thinks St. Louis. Look, St. Louis got to score, right? Yeah, I think they do have to score. I mean, Austin looked okay. Yeah, I think Austin have looked okay though. Like, I don't think they're not reaching. I think Brandon Vasquez scored last weekend as well, didn't he? So he might get the ball rolling a bit. Again, let's just take a little delve into the team.
I like Austin.
Yeah, Azuni's back from Albania. Yeah. I mean, is that an okay midfield, an okay defence?
They got Big Bad Brad in goal. He's a good keeper.
Oh, Moso said, "Oh, never mind. Thought you were talking about St. Louis becoming 0-0. No, my bad. You're all right, man.
In all fairness, I could see this match being 0-0.
Yeah. I think it's just
put me down for 0-0 for this. I'm doing it.
0-0.
I think it's a sign.
No, let me just check St. Louis squad again. Klaus, Tuchel, Hartel. Kessler's been playing really well. I think this will be a 1-0 St. Louis win.
Good prediction.
Thank you. And then last but not least, we have Portland Timbers versus the Dynamos.
I mean, Dynamo shut out Columbus Crew, didn't they?
I think they shut out Seattle as well.
No
I
way.
think. Yeah, 0-0 against Seattle here. Columbus
enough.
Crew 0-0 as well. Both away from home, by the way. So
Yeah, well, it says a lot about the way they must set up. I did watch the Crew game, and they do just sit back, but without the ball, so they make it difficult.
Portland have scored 3-3 in their last home games, 3 last home games.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Again, it's probably going to be another low-scoring game.
Yeah.
God, what are we thinking here? Probably
Maybe they do net the goal. Maybe they don't. I'm going to go 1-1. It's very low scoring.
1-1. You know what? I agree with that as well. 1-1's a good score. Good little prediction.
Good little prediction there.
Right. Let's have a little look at maybe building some lineups. So, guys, if you want any lineups builds, I'm looking at yours at the moment, Ellis. I don't know if you've got anything to build here.
You can have a go at building some of my in-season or classic MLS teams. I've got an MLS Classic Division 1 team, so I think at the very least it can get me like 10 essence if I finish in top 20%.
Right. Okay. So if we do this, then your MLS Classic in season now. Okay.
You take this away, yeah.
Sure. Let's go Sean Johnson in goal. Home to Vancouver.
Oh, in Classic?
Okay.
You can use me in Classic if you want.
That's right. I didn't want to use him. Not at home to win thing.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Joe Man Designs. Who's in goal these days for Dynamo? Pretty sure it's some youth player. I don't think he has a...
Tarbell got injured, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he has a card.
No.
Yeah, Blake Gillingham. Yeah, he doesn't have a card, I don't think, at all, which is... So, yeah, if you're a Houston Dynamo stack, I think you're quite buggered.
Joe Man's a new name in the chat. It's good to see him in the...
Yeah, man. Yeah, cheers for joining. Moso, would appreciate if you guys could build mine. As always, my friend, we are more than happy to do that.
You can pause mine if you want, Cap. Go straight to Mo's.
Most, I don't know if I want to build it anymore. He said maybe you guys will finally get it.
Oh, right. Let me take it away. I'll give it a good shot.
Yeah, go on. Let's have a little look. Mostly, you're gonna have to remind me leave your.
Oh, is he slot? Arnie Slot.
Yeah, I think Arnie Slot Ball or something like that.
Yeah.
Arnie Slot Ball. Bollocks, what is it? Yeah, it is Arnie Slot Ball, just spaces. There we go. See, we remember these.
That's Muto, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, he said bought a decent play yesterday.
Oh, he bought a Vander.
Oh, he did as well. Oh, you cheeky. What a lovely card. AAA fixture as well. I don't know if I fully agree with that being AAA. But obviously they're probably going off historic data. Historic data right there. Right, okay. So let's have a little look. Is this... Yeah, I'm assuming this is going to be all in season. Appreciate the streams. Always helps with the building lineups. Appreciate you, Joe Man, for swinging by, man. Really appreciate it. It's good having new faces in the chat. We're really, really nice. Okay, Ellis, you know what, mate? I'm going to let you try sort of go ahead and build these.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Obviously, got to go for hot streaks here. Let's go and start with Brad Guzan.
Brad Guzan at home to New York City.
And then, probably Amador.
Amador. How's he done these days anyway? I'll add him in for you. How's he started the campaign? Ugh. Not
Used
that
to be
well.
good, right? I mean, look at all those 70s and 60s. I mean, they're not going to win you big rewards, but that's pretty solid.
He is. Well, he's just got stupid amount of assists in a row.
Yes.
So there's obviously a lot of changes up top. So I wonder if his role's sort of changed a bit.
Good question. Yeah, 22 AA in that home game was nice.
That is right. At home to New York Red Bulls. Look at the games they have here. Atlanta. Yeah. Very, very nice. All right, let's get back into it. So you still want to go Amador? Was that right?
Yeah, I think just pair it up makes sense, I think.
No worries. And then I'm thinking.
And then I'm thinking, I like the Mihailovic fixture at home. I still think he could do something against Charlotte.
Mihailovic. Oh, you see that, Mo? So he's not going for your Evander. Oh, he's going to be. Oof.
He's not going to like that. Is that a Hader in season? Yeah, I think a Hader would be not quite nicer. Oh, Almiron. Oh, he's got some good options. Let's go Almiron because I think New York will concede and Almiron will probably do something.
Almiron.
Wow, you got some good pieces this week. Yeah, kind of have to put Evander in, don't we, this week, I guess.
Go for Evander? Yeah, he surely could do something.
He's got to do something. This is a tricky one. I feel like I prefer home fixtures. I feel like captaining Miggy could be the right play. He's getting some good AA as well, so go Miggy.
There you go. That's going to be your team.
Enjoy your $5, Mo.
I don't think we've won in that yet, have we? So take it with a pinch of salt while we're doing this.
You can slowly pay back your Evander.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I think maybe do you have maybe another team? I think surely.
You take this one away, Cap.
Go on, and now I'll take the second team then. So, what have you left me then? Gallese, Coronel. I like the Coronel one. DC United. Yeah, I'm swinging towards Coronel because, New England are finding it really difficult to score recently. And I really like Escobar. I think this guy is really, he's cheap. He's had some stinkers, but when they do keep a clean sheet, 55 AA.
It was big.
Very big. I'm half tempted to put him in. Eli, or do I do the stack? Everyone's going to moan me for doing a stack. What's he like, away from home? I can do all right as well. Can Escobar be a differential? So many questions.
Yeah, Mo's just got so many. You've created your own headaches by buying too many good players.
That's true. Hugh, I'm off, guys. Great work. See you on the next one. Cheers for swinging by again, man.
Cheers, Hugh.
Moso as well. Weird to me how Evander is wearing a size 3XL on his card.
Let's have a look at that.
I need to see this now. Oh God, he is as well, isn't he?
Oh wow.
Let me see if I can bring him up.
Did they buy him late? Maybe just has to quick get him a shirt, get the newest shirt.
Yeah, I can't see it there, but there we go.
He looks like the kind of guy who doesn't mind.
He's just got a nice little paycheck. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Got to filter Eli on starts though. Think he might have got subbed on often. Okay, yeah, let's have a little look at that real quick. There's me thinking he's probably a guaranteed start. I should look at these for me viewers. Yeah, it looks like he's meant to be starter, 90%. Eli, Alexander Hack, Sean Ellis as well, or Neelis. So it's not too bad. He could be
John Ellis.
John Ellis, all in there. Right, let me throw him back in. So I'm going to go Coronel was the starter. The defender. Am I missing anyone else? Engel. I'd be intrigued to see how George Campbell does in the new manager.
He's a great player.
He is a very good player. I really want to go Escobar,
I think trust your gut.
Oh, God, but no, I might put him in the extra slot. I might have to, but I doubt it with the amount of attacking talent he's got. Pep Biel as well. He's been on fire for Charlotte. Miranchuk. Oh, yeah, you're right. He just causes his own headaches, doesn't he? All these players in there.
Yeah.
Carlos Gill, Pep Biel, Cole Bassett. Oh, God, what do I do?
The thing about New England Revs is if they do something, it's probably Cars Hill.
That's true, but I can't play him against Coronel.
No, you can't.
I'm going. It's between Miranchuk and Pep Biel, I think. Let me just check Miran Shuk's latest game. How did he do? He's not done the rest of the season, has he?
No.
They
Good
are
minutes,
struggling. Yeah, they are struggling to sort of get that together. I'll go Pep Biel then, because he can do really well. He's got really high scores. He hit
Wow.
100 last week as well. Although his last game, the actual only poor game he's done. I know he's played away here as well, actually, to be fair, but not the best AA. So I'll go Pep. I'll go Pep Biel. He looks solid. And then we've got more here. Brian Ojeda, Orellano, Rango. I don't think Zaha. It's got to be Ojeda. I think against a very poor LA Galaxy, it's got to be Ojeda. And then we got the next one, the last and final one. Orellano, Escobar, Angulo. He's a really good player. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Do it. Trust you.
Escobar is in. I really want to captain it. I just think he's going to just have a really good game. I just have a funky feeling, but I won't do that to you, Mo. So you're here too often. I can't screw you over like that. So it's going to be one of Pep Biel or Ojeda, and I think Ojeda is likely to get. Will he score? I think he'll do better between the two. Yeah. I'll go with that. That should be your second team there.
I've just noticed, Cap. We're joined by a third guest, aren't we?
Hey,
Isco is our third guest this
week. Surprise. Moso, double defender. Yeah, I know it sounds a bit nuts. I know it sounds a bit crazy, and I know you. Look, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. But I just do have a bit of a feeling that Escobar will do well. Look, if we weren't to choose him, then I can't really see anyone else, because your most solid options are defenders, as crazy as that sound. I mean, Lovjanits, he can do okay as he got on the season. Yeah, away from home, at home.
Of course, he's got some 80s, 90s lid, doesn't he? This chap.
Yeah, he does. He does. So I'm just thinking.
I'm not sure about this guy.
I'm not fully set. I'm not sure Zaha's going to do anything as well against away to Rapids as well. He didn't do anything in the last 6 goals. So I can't see anything there.
What do you actually think of? Like, he's not really a star player, in my opinion.
Zaha, no, I don't think so either. I think he's more of a what would you call him? Just like a showboater, as in like, oh look who we've got, sort of thing.
Kind of.
I
can't skillful.
Yeah, I can't really see him being much more than that. Diego Luna, away to Minnesota, they're too strong at home. George Campbell, like I said, I think most of your strongest players are defenders, from what I can see.
I think Campbell could do quite well this week.
Who?
George Campbell.
Again, that's another defensive option. I think out of the two, I'd rather Escobar. But if you didn't want him, I'd probably go someone like Angulo, pair him up with Ojeda. That may be your sort of best bet. I think Angulo hasn't even done that well so far this season, but I've watched quite a lot of Orlando games this year, and he's a solid player, always threatening. So yeah, he's assisted last game. So I think maybe you can do that then. Maybe if you weren't comfortable going with a double defender there, Moso. So it could be that. Then the third and final team here. Again, Ellis, we can deliberate between one another.
Yeah, I mean, let's choose the goalkeeper, the best chance for a clean sheet. Looks like it's Gillespie or Patrick Schulte against DC. I see him conceding there. I'm not sure I quite agree with those odds.
It's true.
Who doesn't concede 3? I mean, Schulte probably doesn't concede 3. Let's be honest.
Sirois, there's a good chance he could.
Yeah, I agree.
Concede.
Yeah.
So it's between Gillespie and Schulte. Now, my worry with well, they're both back from international duty, and I think they're both fully fit to play.
Yeah.
If we just check this as well, Moso got Galeese here at 90%. That's fine. And it was the other one, Columbus. There we go. Shelter 90%. Okay, so that apparently isn't an issue. So if that's not an issue, gut feeling who you go, because they're both away from home.
Gut issue, probably Patrick Schulte.
Okay. I think I agree. Next one, I'm just gonna use him. Escobar.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling, unless you use him in the other team, then in which case you'd probably go for like a Hack or a Campbell.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. Pretty sure Farsi's not playing, so be careful with playing him in any of your teams.
I like Colours Hill here. I just think we don't have him against Coronel on this team, so probably worth the risk at home.
Orlando, could he do something away from home against Nashville? Yeah.
He's a good player, though.
Again, I mean, the only game he's done something in is away from home to Tigres.
They've only scored 1 goal away from home so far.
Not even scored, it's just assisted.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Cincy, sorry.
Oh, Cincy, yeah. Difficult one. What are we thinking? Arango could be all right against, Seattle, maybe not. Navarro, Saha.
I like Navarro. Navarro's got a good chance of scoring this week. Same with Arango.
Yeah, I'd rather Navarro, I think. Here we go. Mihai. So good to see you, man, from the last stream. Chambos is so underrated, not making top 3 of your lineups. Boy, just did a 50 AA game last week. That is true.
Yeah, I've got Chambos as well. I mean, yeah, it's a tough game against DC, but I think he still does well AA-wise.
He is getting better, mind you, because he did do bits like last season. He just sort of dropped off back end of last season, but this season, you're right, Mihai. He should be in there.
We'll put him in this lineup for you, bud.
Yeah, I think it's a good shout. I do think he is a bit underrated there. I think he's flown under the radar at DC United. And yeah, I think that can be a good. That again is like a solid team. Like it's
a really, really good team. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a really, really good team again. So I'm really. How have we not won you any most so? I don't know. It's such a difficult one. It could be like that, you know. Honestly, I love Escobar. I think he's so good.
Yeah.
I think Chambos is a good one. Obviously, he's got decent AA on him, but Columbus are.
Chambos to Hill.
Yeah, it's got to be one of these two then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Colours Hill because it's a home fixture.
Colours Hill.
And he knows how to get 100. He can do it.
Mihai, who is keeping for Houston this week? It's a younger bloke called something Gallagher. What am I asking for? What's going on? Houston, you'll see here. They have Blake Gillingham, not Gallagher. Gillingham is their main goalkeeper this week. He was the one who did come on off the bench as well for Amora the other day. So it's crazy unlucky though, isn't it? ACL with 1 goalie. Next goalie injured in his first match. We'll miss some more time. Nuts.
They should never have got rid of Steve Clark. I don't know what happened there. Did he retire?
Yeah. I think he retired. Mihai, third choice, great. Yeah. Does anyone here have a Houston stack? Anybody at all? Because that would be super unlucky. Because their goalie, unless you have Escobar, then he can, help you there. All right. Well, okay. I think if no one else got a lineup to build, we can go to yours, Ellis, and have a little look again.
Yeah, Mihai, if you've got a lineup for us to build, let us know.
Oh dear, Mihai, I have a Houston collection with 4%.
Oh shit, that's pretty brutal, isn't it?
That is brutal. Mihai, how much do you rate Escobar? I've just been waxing lyrical with him. I love Escobar. Him and Sviatchenko. No keeper. Yeah.
Oh dear, you have to pick one up this week.
Yeah, that is a bit stinky. So you said your classic
My
MLS.
classic's Div 1, so it's like a bit of priority for me.
Okay. Right, what do we say before? So Kim Jong, no, yeah, we'll go Brad Guzan in goal. Joe Manson's got the second goalkeeper after the first got injured. That's so annoying, man. Yeah, I feel your pain. That is a bit.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
I was this close as well. I was a bee's dick away from buying Mora as well, because I was like, oh well, he's the second keeper. The first goal, he's done his ACL. He's going to be there for the rest of the season. Then, thank God I didn't. Was Sphere back and Tar Bell? Was Sphere back and Tar Bell or Mora? Let me just check what else he said here. Easy 60 every week. I hope you're talking about Escobar, because he is brilliant. I had the whole, at least. I didn't lose on that, but still, I have no in-season keeper that plays.
That's brutal.
Damn. That is brutal. But you're going to try pick up any other sort of goalies to not lose your streak or anything like that? I'm not sure what it is you're doing. But yeah, I'm intrigued who you're sort of eyeing up, because a good goalie could be probably that Vancouver one who's got a good run of games coming up, and he's away to Toronto next, which I do feel like they're going to concede. But you know, if they was to keep a clean sheet, I think that is the team to do so. Anyway, so I'm not going to use your Bartlett and stuff like that, because you said you got a DC United stack, don't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dorsey, probably not a high enough scorer. Schnegg, get out of my face. Campbell's a cool one. Piotr. Yeah, man. Oh, he could be all right if he's playing.
Yeah, if he's playing, I think he could be a good pick this week.
He'd be all right, wouldn't he? If he fucking started.
Yeah, if you play.
Oh, God. When I bought, I had three choices. Houston, Vancouver, and Portland. For fuck's sake. So you unfortunately went for the worst one out of the three at the moment. at least at the moment. I chose Houston because of cheaper keepers. Oh my dear, this is like this is more sad than Twilight. I feel sorry for you, Mihai.
Yeah, you should have spoken to us first. I was never a big Tarwell fan.
No, yeah, you did not like him one bit. I remember you saying a lot about him. You was just to say he was just a keeper with no hands. He's got like stubs in goal or something like that. I remember you saying. So yeah, that's quite funny.
Yeah.
I like Mickey, your man. You know, your man.
Yeah, man.
Next one, Chambost. There you go, Mihai.
Chambost could be good.
Chambost could be good. Mihai as well. At least I bought 4 Vancouver to go with it and made €40 from selling 2 of them.
Nice.
I think it's 40 euros. That is very solid, man. After I bought
40 ETH.
Yeah, 40 ETH, could you imagine? Back in the
living on the beach.
After I bought for like €2 each. Man, that's solid. Good. Loving the trades there. Anyone else got any fun little trade stories? You bought some really cheap and he's gone really high. Like, did anyone take a punt? Yeah, $40. Anyone take like a punt on like Evander, for example? Like obviously before his Cincinnati move, because I think he was linked to Brazil a lot, wasn't he? So you would have made good peas doing that. Who do we go? Jaron Stroll. Can't use any DC boys.
Is Lod going to get benched? That's a shame. He could be quite good.
Who's that? Lodge. Yeah, Lodge. I told you. I think Rosales is back now as well.
Eek.
Eek. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go Chambost then.
Love it.
I think it's probably the best one out of the lot there.
Kind of lacking in the forward department.
Yeah, no. I mean, you got some good
Brian
players.
White.
I think Brian White's probably going to be your best shout. Obviously, here 2025 there. Zuni, he needs to really kick. He needs to get himself a goal to really sort of kick on.
Yeah, he did score in international break, which is nice.
Yeah, that was nice. So hopefully he brings that scoring form now.
Yes.
I'll go Brian White. I think he's got a good fixture there. Hopefully he doesn't get any big chance misses because you know who we're going to hear a lot of stuff from.
Yeah, I know he's coming after me if he does.
Yeah. Mostly said, thanks for filling my lineups, by the way. The champagne bottles are on me if I hit the first trick. We're going to hold you to that.
Love that, Mo. Yeah. There's definitely going to be champagne bottle emojis.
Oh, yeah.
Already.
Definitely. Mihai Blackman was a reward, to be fair, from their promotion, but sold him on for a lot, man. Well, you know, at the end of the day, you earned him, didn't you? So that is that profit. So there we go. Very, very nice, man. Well done. And White has the matchup, to be fair. Oh, where's Alice gone? Looks like I've got... Oh. Hello?
What the hell?
Where'd you go there?
You completely froze for me.
Oh, you just dropped out of the chat. I thought, oh, what is... he didn't like Mihai getting Blackman as a reward, and he just dropped
I don't know who Blackmon is. Who is that?
He's the centre-back for Vancouver.
Oh, okay. Is he doing pretty well then?
Yeah, he is doing well. I'll show you here. He missed out last week because he had international duty with Canada, I think it is. But you got Blackman here. What's this? Injury or personal reasons it could have been. But yeah, he's had a really good start to the season over the last 3 months.
Wow, look at those scores.
Yeah, it's been really, really solid. It's just a sub appearance in the midweeks. But apart from that, yeah, he missed out for apparent personal reasons. I thought it was like playing for Canada or something, but even though he's American, so that's just talking out my arse. But yeah, that's fine. Also, Mihai says as well, White has the matchup, to be fair. Completely agree, man. Completely agree. He's got the matchup right there, hence why he's in the team now. And now, who else are we thinking here for the extra slot? Do any of you guys want to finish it off? You guys, I'll slowly go through it there, you know. And you guys can pick. I was gonna have a sip. Drink. This is quality content. This is what you guys are here for. So yeah, I mean, but to be fair, you've got some good players.
Yeah, there's some good pieces in there, I think.
Yeah, there are some good players, I think.
I might go with another one of the boys from Columbus. What about Josh Intencio? I don't know if he's any good. They pick him up quite cheap.
For who?
Josh Intencio.
Oh yeah, there's that new signing. Who's he from? I can't remember who they bought him from. Sounders, wasn't it? Seattle Sounders.
Sounders, yeah.
Yeah, thought so. Right. This is a difficult one. Sawadsky.
Yeah, maybe it's Zawadski or a Nagby. Or an Espinoza. That's true.
How about home and away? Let's go for home. Joaquin Pereira. Got to get a DA soon. So now let's have a look at him. How's he?
He's good. You just feel like it's going to happen soon, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not feeling him. Not gonna lie. Doesn't look like he puts up decent enough scores there.
Yet.
Yeah, sure, yet. So it could be that. Mihai, how highly do you rate Seattle Sounders? I do rate them. I mean, again, they're a bit of a weird one because I was looking at this because they're actually one of 3 stacks that I'm keeping at the moment, selling the rest of the gallery on. Let's look at them, Seattle Sounders, because they've got really solid players. This is what scoring wise they were last week, but this is just it for them at the moment. They're just not doing anything up front. And I tell you what, by the way, this guy is a donkey. He is not any good at Seattle.
Oh, do you not rate him?
I did rate him. I did really like him at Dallas. But this season, honestly, it's like he's got cement blocks on his feet. Every time he touches the ball, he bounce 50 yards away from him. So, try and avoid him at all costs because how's he done anyway? This season so far. since moving to Seattle. I thought you just try and have a little look at that. 3 assists in 9. I mean, look, that's okay, to be honest, especially starting off. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just don't think he's good enough. Anyway, going back to your question, Mihai. Rusnak is brilliant. Roldan, Yeimar, Reagan, and Fry are all good. I think the rest can be a bit meh. And they're just really lacking this bit here. And I don't know if you've seen as well, Ellis, as well. Do you know who they've been linked with? Seattle this week.
Big player or small player?
I'd say a bigger name player for the MLS, but not like a
bigger name player for the MLS. Give me a clue.
Ex-Liverpool.
Okay.
Used to play for Rangers sometimes.
Wow.
And then he moved to Fenerbahce, I believe it was.
Ex-Liverpool. So was it Liverpool to Fenerbahce?
I can't remember his exact journey. I just want to say as well, Dara, going in on Columbus, reshifting my gallery. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know who it is.
I have to show you.
Ryan Kent used to play Liverpool. Interesting.
Yeah, Ryan Kent.
Yes, you know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not talking out my bum. Let me just bring up Ryan
No,
Kent.
I mean, Dara guessed it, so probably yes.
Ryan Kent. Yeah, Rangers to Fenerbahce. So let's go with Ryan. Just want to bring him up. Ryan Kent.
This guy, I remember this guy on FIFA. He had like 90,000 pace.
Yeah. There you go. Liverpool under 23s he was at. So I guess not. I didn't lie, but I didn't tell the full truth.
Yeah, you misled me slightly.
Yeah, I thought, he was just part of them. So yeah, Ryan Kent, as you can see, his prices is just skyrocketing at the moment.
Oh shit! Yeah, 50p to £4.50.
Yeah, so you're making some nice little profit there if you did that.
Mihai already knows. He says he won't play.
Yeah, here you go, Mihai, that dude from Turkey. Kent, Ryan Kent, Rangers to Fenerbahce. Yeah, that's how it was. Mihai, he won't play. He didn't play a single minute for ages in Turkey. I think if someone is like this is coming to the MLS, and he's only 28, if he's coming to the MLS, I think they will play him because he's going to be their DP, I think, and they're going to have to play him. It'd be silly for them not to otherwise, if they're paying him a big lump sum of money and they're taking a DP slot. Didn't play a single minute. He got an insane FIFA 20 card. You were just saying that a second ago when you used to play with.
Yeah, his card was insane. Like, it was just so fun to play with. It was like not even fair.
Do you remember the times of like Ibarbo and Javinho and things like that? They were
well, actually, it's funny you say that. I did log on the other day, and there's like you can play with Ibarbo, Javinho, and who's the other one? Dumbia. Yeah,
Dumbia. Oh my god!
They brought them back.
That's sick. I remember. Does anyone else remember playing with Brasilvas?
Yeah, of course, mate.
Brilliant. Used to have that like 5-star skill left back, and you just the rainbow flick everyone at left back. It was brilliant.
Yeah, Brazil was fun. They also had. Do you remember just playing with like just OP silver cards in general? Benteke was one of them, and like Lukaku silver card. That was good times, man.
Oh god, yeah, they were good. Mihai, you know a big move I look forward to in the MLS. Dominic Fitz for Austria Vienna. That is true, and he's been linked to Vancouver as well. So I'll be super intrigued to see him playing alongside Gould and Brian White. That's a really good front line there. Moso as well here. Mandzukic or Aubameyang duo was insane.
Oh yeah, Aubameyang. Sorry, that was good times.
Yeah, damn, it's nostalgic.
Very nostalgic. Aubameyang. When he first joined Dortmund, it was like, whoa, this guy's got loads of pace.
Yeah. Oh, Mihai, also my boy Pariba from HSV. I actually bought him initially. I bought a couple of them. I wonder if it'll show it on here. Pariba for HSV. Bought him in the rare. Yeah, look, I just snagged like 3 of them there. And then the reason that you can't see them being sold because I sold all 3 to a bot for like double the price for each one. So that was quite nice still. But he was meant to be going to Vancouver, and then there's noise that he was staying, so I had to get rid of Hurley. But that's fun times. Anyway, Mihai completely went off track. Seattle are good. My only problem with him, and Ellis, literally, like, how would you rate this lineup in the next 10 games out of 10? So they got Earthquakes away, San Diego away, Dallas away, Nashville at home, Colorado away, St. Louis at home, Houston away, LAFC away, Portland away, and then Dallas at home. I'd say, honestly, the only winnable game there is probably Dallas at home in the 10th fixture.
I think a bad time to pick them up. I'll probably wait until go from Dallas at home onwards.
Oh, Dallas at home onwards.
Yeah, maybe probably like around there is when I'd pick them up. Just game week before that.
Yeah, so that's my take on him. I like him. It's one of the few stacks that I'm actually keeping from my gallery. But yeah, they've got a real tough run coming up. But they can do people in at home or away. So yeah.
Yeah. What's Cap's next moves for your gallery? What's your thinking?
My next move for the gallery, I can show you in a minute. Actually, we'll have a little look at that. I just want to go over this as well. Mihai, he's going to Vancouver in the summer. Is this Paribas? Is he still going? Is that confirmed, definitive? I'd be very intrigued because, and yeah, see if you can tell us a bit, tell us about him as well. I'm intrigued to see what sort of player he is. Anyway, we didn't actually get to finish your thing here. It's just taking like 20 minutes just to do this. Again, here, I mean, you can't really say no to Espinoza if they do something. Yeah,
do.
Yeah, do. He said do. Yeah.
He said do.
There we go. I think he won't get any more game time at Hamburg. It makes sense. I think that was meant to be the reason why he was leaving initially, but then I heard the Hamburg manager wanted to keep him for depth or something like that because they had lack of depth. Something along those lines. Anyway, mate, that is your team right here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Now, I might as well just show you the gallery then. So there has been a couple of changes.
What changes?
Am I getting here? I'm not accepting 18 quid for 24 quid player. Yeah, there we go. So the changes are, you can see my first 3 purchases right here.
Whoa, not MLS players?
No, I've gone for the J League. And me and Jonesy have been talking about this for the last few days, or maybe even the past week, of picking up players like this to really sort of, utilize basically they're starting their season afresh, and they're going to be in contender in season. Obviously, when the big leagues finish and all the second divisions finish, like Bundesliga 2 and things like that, there's going to be less competition. But yeah, so I'm quite excited to see if J League, if they can do better than K League and things like that.
I've got a Sanfrecce Hiroshima stack in Classic Limited. Got the whole stack. I quite like the J League. They're on a weird time. Sometimes they're on at like 6 a.m. in the UK. So if you get up early, sometimes you can catch the games on YouTube. Yeah,
I did see. I think the games are starting more to be. I think again from what Jonesy had told me is that K League is more or less at 5, 6 in the morning, whereas J League's more 8 till 10 sort of range, 8 till 11. So it's not too bad to be fair. So I wouldn't mind that. But Mihai also says here he is talking about Paribas still. He's still on limited minutes, and as I'm watching Hamburg play every week or week in week out, I don't see him coming in front of any midfielders with injuries being almost clean for us. Yeah, well, he could be a really good purchase then. Let me know, Mihai, if you're going to be picking him up for like a long term. I guess not long term purchase because I think it's the summer transfer window opens again soon, doesn't it? So
yeah. Just a quick question for you, Mihai. I've got a Ludovic Reese. Do you think he's a good captain this week with Hamburg's matchup? Sorry, just let me know.
Let's have a little look at Hamburg. Who did you say you had? Reese?
I've got Reese. He's like a attacking midfielder, centre mid kind of guy.
This guy here?
Yeah. Came back from injury. Looks pretty good.
So like scores-wise, he's playing really well recently. Very, very solid. Mihai, there's only so much you can do to hold him. I have him already. Reese isn't the captain material for them.
Not captain material. Okay.
So who's your go-to guy then, Mihai? Oh, here you go. There you go. He's answered it there. Muheim and Dompe Selke as well. Dompe and Selke, I think 2 separate players.
Oh, they're 2 separate players, are they?
Yeah, 2 separate players.
I've heard of Dompe. Let's have a look at this guy.
I'm pretty sure Selke is coming back from injury or something like that, if I remember correctly. So yeah, he could be. Proceed more offers here. Now people are starting to want me, not me, but want me Marquise, and let me just get rid of
Glatzel as well. He just came back from injury. Oh yeah, we know about Glatzel. He's a brilliant player, isn't he?
I'm just receiving all these offers all of a sudden. Let's get these on the way. And we are live.
Yeah, Glatzel's a baller. Maybe it's a good time to get in on Glatzel.
Guys, if you can as well, if you can drop a like on the video, that'd be greatly appreciated, and retweet anything out. That'd be, like I said, greatly appreciated. Let's try and get this out there. Yeah, I remember Glatzel's really good. Shame of that injury. But yeah, he's back now. Ooh. Could be an intriguing one there. His classic rare is the same as his classic in season, so that's always a good start.
Yeah.
Still got quite a few games, because that was actually another thing I was looking at. Like me and Jonesy were initially looking at stacks that were, what money can we bring back in such a short amount of time? You know, who can get us a good ROI with the last 8 to 10 games remaining, depending on the league, in season. I'll go in there in a minute, who we sort of found out. Mihai, he is limited on minutes at the moment, but Selke did such a great job. It's hard to give Glatzel back his spot. Yeah. But yeah, guys, so the couple of teams I actually might as well show you guys as well before we start wrapping things up. There was a couple of teams that I don't know if any of you guys wanted to try have a little look at, because this is what I was looking at before, you know, the J League. So the teams we came up with initially was that in the Scottish League, and it's Hibernian right here. They got some really decent players. Again, you can pick up Jordan Smith, for example. We do limited for £1.71 for in season.
Wow.
They are home to St Johnstone, away to Rangers, then home to Dundee. But they also, again, if I was
They'll split, won't they? In the top and the bottom.
Exactly, Alice. Look at you, mate. Not just a pretty face.
I know.
Look at you. So yeah, obviously in Scotland they split off into a promotional group and a relegational group, and Hibs are in the promotional group. Now there's 2 games there against Celtic and Rangers. They're probably going to struggle playing it, but against a Dundee, a very poor, out of form Aberdeen, and whatever team just makes and scrapes the relegation group, you've got 3 or 4 really good games there to utilise. And plus they've beaten Celtic or Rangers this season as well. So that's always the use. But yeah, you can easily pick up these guys probably for, about a tenner in season. Triantis is another decent player here.
He's a good player. Wow.
Yeah, you can pick him up here for £2.49. Be careful, he's got a midfielder and defender card in season as well. So there's a midfielder there, and I think his defender card's probably, there was only like 5 or 6 minted. So here's a defender card. Midfielder cards, but he still scores really well, you know. So you can pick up Triantis. And then you've got someone like, who is it? Not Cadden. Who's the other one I wanted? He's just coming back from injury. This guy as well. Nicholas Cannon, 47p in season, by the way. And again, just scores really, really well. Any teams you guys know of that's in season at the moment that could be quite decent? Mihai again, Austria split already. I'd look at Lask. Did look at Lask again, to be fair. The only issue I have with The only issue I have with Lask is that they really lack a forward, somebody you can actually look towards all the time. Like, he's okay. He's not too bad. Maybe he'll obviously do better because he's in the relegation group against worse teams. £1.87 could be really nice. Lawal as well, good keeper, £3.40. So yeah, you could probably pick him up for again less than a tenner. And to be honest with you, I might just try it in limited.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I mean for a tenner, why not?
Yeah, just see how they get on, with Hibs or that. And the other one I was looking at as well was Hearts. Again, in the Scottish Premier League. Because again, with Hearts, although they are bottom of the promotional group at the moment, there's only a handful. There's only about 3 games left, but their next game is away to Celtic. And Motherwell are playing Aberdeen, who are out of form. So you could easily see those two swap around and Hearts being the bottom or the top of the relegation group. So then they play, easy teams. And they obviously got the likes of, obviously Gordon, which is dirt cheap. Gordon is 93p in season at the moment, but he is 42. So take that with a pinch of salt.
He's a bit of a Brad Guzan, isn't he?
He is. He is definitely. Old but gold, they call him. Penrith as well, 60p, again, for a guy who can peak and score quite well. In your defender. And then your midfielder, this guy's coming back here. You might have known him, Ellis.
Yeah, of course, Devlin. Yeah,
Devlin, £1.71. He looks like he's going to be back in a week or so. So,
wow.
Again, obviously those scores are really good for £1.70. And then you've got like your Shankland, which we all know or should know, was top goal scorer last season. I mean, he scores goals for fun in the Scottish Prem.
Yeah.
Well, not for Scotland, sorry, for Hearts. 56 goals, 16 assists in 107 games. Yeah, very nice. So he could be quite well, do quite well in your relegation group as well. So, yeah. Did you have any teams like that, Ellis? Did you know of any other teams that you think like?
No, to be honest, I haven't given it much thought, but I think you're right. You don't have too many games remaining. It could be a little fun challenge to see if it does make an ROI. With the games remaining, it's very competitive in Contender. A lot of people have a lot of the big stacks, big teams. But you might find that big teams like Celtic or some of the other big teams in Contender might just drop off, and then a team like this could pop off and you win it. So,
yeah, very true. So it could well work. But
I like the Hibs. The Hibs shout's really good. I like the Hibs more, I think.
Yeah. This one's definitely a more risky one for it because they might obviously be in the promotion, and in which case then they're just going to get dicked by everyone. Mihai, I would do half and half. To be fair, pick some forward options from the second Bundesliga. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it could be fun. It could be a fun little challenge, Maybe even a little video idea, Ellis, for us. How about that?
Yeah, that could be a cool one.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. We can do something like that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's have a little look.
Just saying something in Discord. I've used a Grok image creator for the stream.
Fuck's sake. What have you typed in now to get this?
This is what you wanted. This is a manager giving. I don't even know what's on the screen, but it's just so rare.
Oh, here we go. What did you type in to get this prompt?
To start with, I said manager using Sarah scores for Team Talk, make an image. I said made the iPad screen show Sarah scores.
So this is a manager showing him like your decisive actions have been shit. Your AA, you're a minus. That's £2,000 fucking bill. Fine right there.
yeah, it still needs a bit of work, I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit. If you can make that better, that'd be funny.
Yeah,
but
come on, Grok, do your thing.
I love the concepts. There you go, Dean. Dean's loving that. Do you know what I think we should do, Ellis?
Go on.
I think potentially everybody who's essentially commented in the stream, I think we should do your little giveaway, and I'll do a giveaway on the channel. Like I said, I'll give someone away a rare classic in my thing here.
We've had some really good people on the stream today, so make sure you're here now because we'll be doing the giveaway.
Yeah. Let's get it. I'm just going to go get a tweet out saying just giveaway time. And to win in the next few minutes.
Do you want me to give you the card? That I'll give you the picture of it.
Who was it again that you were giving away?
Here we go. Copy image. I'll just paste it to you now in the chat.
Oh, look at what Moso said. I just realised New England POV or the image on Grok. I've got to bring it up now. Grok. Here you go. POV. New England coach telling Gill to get some decisive actions. Otherwise, they'll score 0 goals this season.
Oh, that's good. I can make it Carlos Hill somehow. One sec.
Oh God! If you can make that Carlos Gill, that'd be brilliant. But I love that. That's brilliant.
Oh, please, Grok, please do your thing.
I'm surprised you'll know who Carlos Gill is.
I mean, the new Bush was, well, the new President Bush was.
Yeah, President Bush, yeah. Joe Fantasize loves that. It was a brilliant moment, so I love that. Let's see. Right, I'll tweet now.
Oh, is it Carlos Hill? Wait, is that Carlos Hill?
Very nice. Oh God, you're gonna have to send it to me so the stream can see it. Or do you want to share your screen? We can do either.
Yeah, let me share my screen because I'd like to get this right because
yeah, get your input from the chat as well because I'll start trying to type everyone's names into a wheel.
Yeah, while you do that, so chat, just help me out with the Grok image. See if we can get this right. So is this Carlos? Can someone confirm if this is Carlos Hill? I mean, it says his name on the iPad.
Oh, well,
someone in the chat tell me if this is Carlos Hill. Wait, it's probably best we bring out a picture side by side. I don't know.
Yeah, it's obviously, of course, it's definitely not.
It's definitely not right.
It must be though. It's got his name on it.
Yeah, let's reset this. How do we reset? New one, new chat. Right. Carlos Hill contract. Signing contract, something like that, or receiving instructions. This will be good. This will be good. And they do a nice slow reveal here. Oh, sorry, I need to make it a picture. Make it an image.
Guys, I'm just going to say while this is doing this, get your comments in because I'm going to be putting you guys in a wheel to win a Edmundson Classic Limited here from Ellis.
Is this Carlos Hill?
What the fuck who is that?
And I'm going to say no. Carlos Hill, the football player
from New England.
Oh, maybe I understand soccer. Player from New England Revs. Come on, Grok. Do your thing.
Moso just said, just say something like small guy with a beard. And Joe Man Designs, I have no idea who he is. Yeah, no idea who they think they're bringing up anyways. Definitely not Carlos Gill.
It's taken a long time. They've searched the internet. They found him. Reveal your face, Carlos Hill. I'm not sure that's Carlos Hill.
It's definitely just giving you some random Spanish man.
This one is him receiving instructions, which is good.
Moso said, "Can you just not put in a picture of Gill and let Grok cook?" Can you?
That's a good point. Can we do that?
Yeah, get a picture dropped in there.
Carlos Hill used to play for Aston Villa. No way. Here we go. Use this image to help. This is Carlos Hill, by the way. If anyone else asks.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is he giving you an image yet?
Nothing yet. It's just giving me information about him.
You're going to have to ask for a picture, mate.
Picture now, please.
Dave, do the whole so rare.
Yep. Cos Hill, like the image above. Receiving so rare instructions. Come on. Make this an image. Come on, do your thing, Grok. Do your thing. Make Elon Musk proud.
Oh. Come on, actually be Carl's Gill. Here I was,
It's more
man.
like Espinoza.
Oh, what are they doing? I mean, I could see they used his face sort of, but then no.
I can see that's kind of the New England kit as well.
Yeah, it's sort of like a. What's going on there?
Spunky? Spony?
Spony.
I don't even know. Grok's been failing today.
Well, guys, last chance. If you are in stream, get a comment in below. We got about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to do this wheel. Obviously, I'll bring it up on screen in a second once Ellis is done with his playing with his Grok.
Yeah, I've played my Grok enough today.
Oh dear, men in their Groks. Right. God.
How many people in the giveaway then today?
We have currently, because I wanted people who have been here for quite a little while and comment on the stream, but we have 5 people in the running at the moment.
Nice, 1 in 5 guys, 20% chance. It's always good.
That is a nice little percentage there. I need to tell Bixie every time call my wife heart because she saved herself with a heart behind. I'm not sure I follow. I don't know. I'm not a.
What was his previous comment? I think Mihai said, "Here I was mad that Bigsby wasn't calling my wife."
Oh, right. Okay. Do you get it, Ellison, at all? Because I get it now.
I'm not sure I know Bigsby. I don't know who Bigsby is.
Let me bring up my screen. Hold on.
Go on.
Right. 10 more seconds, guys, until anybody who needs to add their comment right now needs to add it right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Samsung's version of Siri.
Oh, right.
Right.
Bigsby's such a strange name for that.
That is a bit. Well, I thought initially he was trying to say Biggie, like Biggie Smalls, the rapper. So I was confused. Anyway, guys, I just want to show you who is going to, what you're going to win from our dear old Ellis. Okay, an injured player. No, red card. So he looks like he's going to be starting next week. So he could be someone you can use, obviously, your next game week. Very solid player, very solid scores. So yeah, this is how we're going. And yeah, thank you for joining on stream. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and good luck to whoever wins.
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Oh,
Dean.
I hope he's here.
Yeah, that's true. Hope you're here, Dean.
In the chat.
Must be in the chat. So I'm going to give you just a minute to compose yourself and calm down from winning such a great reward. And yeah, we'll see if Dean, if you're in the chat, my friends, you've got about 30, 40 seconds left to comment. Otherwise, we're removing it and we're going to the next person. So
yeah,
keep at it.
Dean's here.
Hey, you know I am. There
Dean,
we go.
I know your Sora name. I think I know your Sora name. No, I don't actually. You need to tell us.
That took a turn of events. You know I am the man, Dean. He's been here the whole stream, man.
Or you can message me privately if you want. Oh, it's just Dean IV. Okay.
Dean IV. Congratulations, man, for winning the card. Boys, I think unless you got anything else to talk about, Alex, I think we've
I
done
think
all
we've
right
covered
today.
quite a lot today. We've done very well.
Done very, very well. Boys, any boys, girls, in case there is, anyway, don't discriminate on this channel. Do you have any last questions? Any last anything you want me to
get
check
them
on
in.
Sorare? Anything you want to check on Sorare Insights? Play predictions, team predictions, anything like that? This is your chance. While Alice sorts that out. And also, guys, again, you guys have been brilliant. So again, just leave a like for us on this video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Here you go, Dean. Look.
Just sent you that over to you.
Look at Dean. I even got here 45 minutes early, but thank you guys so much for the cards.
That's our pleasure.
Well, you deserved it, man. There you go. See, if you're in the stream here earlier, guys, you get good rewards. There you go.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. But okay.
Oh, that's good. Sorry, there's one thing from Mihai there. Did you read the MLS injury thing?
Oh, sorry, no, I didn't see that. Wonder why do MLS injury report comes so late in? Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? I guess because the teams are just confirming last minute who's available, who's not.
It's really annoying that it comes out after the Sorare deadline. I really appreciate how annoying that is.
Yeah, that is annoying, but I think we have to realise, obviously, they don't go by Sorare deadlines. So obviously, that's obviously going to be it, isn't it? So it is unfortunately a bit shit. But I think the good thing about you guys, if you don't have Sorare Insights, good taking in the stream on the Tuesdays and the Thursdays, because we can answer these questions for you the best we can.
Or sometimes if you're running out of time, you can use RotoWire as well, which I think Deek does the predicted lineups for on there, and that's free.
Yeah, that's another one to go to. Mihai says that information is like FBI or what the hell. Yeah, I know. They don't even mention things. Or just questionable or out. Yeah, that is true. It is a little bit annoying. But if there's no one you guys need to know of, Mihai, if you didn't know anyone that you needed to sort of get some clarity on the best we can, any players that you are asking about, no information about what injury, that is very true. That is also frustrating. Same with you, Dean, mate. Obviously, congratulations for winning the prize, man. You're here basically every week, and I know a lot of you other guys are also. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. It's been greatly appreciated. But if you guys have no one to ask about, I think we can leave it there. I found out Mora doesn't play.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, Mora doesn't play, unfortunately, Mihai. Yeah, as you found out with, was it Gillingham? But other than that, guys, it's been a brilliant stream. Thank you so much for watching from start to finish. It's been greatly appreciated. Again, we are streaming on Tuesday. So if you guys want to join us sort of similar time Tuesday night, would love you all there, and we can go through potentially some rewards, maybe some rewards you guys have won, maybe in crafting if you got any, and we can go through all that. But thank you so much, Joe, for joining in, mate. It's brilliant to see some new faces. Mihai, Moso as well. Thank you all. See Mihai, thank you, buddy, again, and also the winner of Dean Iverson, guys. I'll see you later on.
See you later, lads.